Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Thank you. Now enjoy the show.
Hey y'all, thanks for tuning in to another episode of RAERAEs Review. And this will be Selling Sunset on Netflix, Season 8, Episode 5 with my homegirl Erin. Say hello to the people.
Hello, aunties, aunts, and unks. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me, Ray all day.
Of course, it's always a pleasure for us to get down to the nitty-gritty and talk about these folks and their issues because they make it available for us to critique every inch of what they had to say and do. It could be right, wrong, or different, yet and still it's our opinion, and folks love it. That's why they tune in.
Every inch of those extensions.
Girl, okay? Not to forget the split ends too.
Oh, I know. There's some thirsty looking things out there.
Woo! And these issues, child, woo, folks. I mean, you know how they put it out there on Front Street. So we have to talk about it. It's interesting. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of interesting, if you like it, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. And if you want to share it, go ahead and hit that share button. And please don't forget to subscribe if you're new and you haven't subscribed. Thanks very much. Please and thank you.
Comment too. Yeah.
And so this is, again, Season 8, Episode 5. This is the season that they're in now. They came back not too long ago, so you know we had to jump back on it. And don't forget to watch our previous reviews that we have on my channel. Thanks very much. Now, got my notes, child. Now, my notes are electronic, so I got to keep hitting that button, make sure that they don't disappear. But yeah, so we kind of start off again. Of course, we have the fantabulous homes in the Beverly Hills geographical area. And this time, Jason is selling a house for Trevor Noah. See how beautiful the neighborhood is? Very nice and pretty. And this is a 5-bedroom, 9-bath. Again, with all these doggone bathrooms, child. Oh, good grief.
I don't understand why you gotta have double the bathrooms for the bedroom, but okay.
Girl, it's just something that they probably thought of. But yeah, it's really cute. 5 bedrooms, 9 baths, a little over 10,000 square foot. Nice views, open, beautiful. I think it has a pool too. Look at that kitchen. Was that travertine? I don't know, child.
No, that's marble.
And this is cute. That's really nice.
30 million. Woo! Everything like super fancy. Oh, everything's over 25 now. Ooh.
Now, this right here is when you have a party, child, when you want to watch Life or Coming to America.
Eleganza, yep.
I mean, all the things, right? And don't let the kids come over. Oh my God, it's all kind of things happening. This is real comfy and cozy in there. Oh, child. I just thought it was so cute. Because we always love to see the real estate of it all, since it is Selling Sunset, child.
It is the best part about the show.
Now, next we have Bree. She finally tells Chelse about the tea that was spilled from her friend Amanda. Is that her name? Whatever her name is.
I don't remember.
And, yeah, it's like
instigation girl, you know, Patsy, you know, accomplice, whatever is going, you know, whatever, convenient lunch mate, I don't know.
And you know,
bone carrier.
Right. Now, see, to me, it's just oozing out that she's enjoying this moment, considering all of the ish that Chelse gave her last season. about her family life. You know, her baby daddy got up teen kids and carrying on. And Chelse is taking it all in. Of course, she looks upset when Bree finally spills the tea. And it's not cute. It's not nice. And then towards the end of that conversation, Chelse kind of mentions that, she gave Bree a little hell over her situation, but she didn't apologize. Did you catch that?
Yeah, I did not. No, honestly, I didn't. I feel like even if Bree enjoyed handing over the news, Chelse called her disgusting. So I wouldn't blame her. And it's not that Bree isn't disgusting, but you know what I mean? I just can't blame anybody for how they may have felt in this new, interaction based on their previous behavior, you know? But either way, it's kind of, if your husband is so cheating that he's in the lobby at the W with another woman and people are catching wind of it, then it doesn't really matter who tells you at this point. You need to know.
Exactly. And we all know there's some dissolution proceedings happening, if not finished. So it's not like, she's handling, she looks good, to be honest. She's still working and everything. We're going to see that later on. But the way she's handling it, she gave a little tear. She probably was trying to fight it.
There's such these girls, and they're like, I'm going to have, do I look beautiful while I'm crying? Is it beautiful while I have this
She's
one
so
tear?
vain. I love it.
She does, but they all are stunning. You know what I mean? She really is beautiful with that one tear. But I will say this. I have this feeling that Chelse already knew that he was cheating and that she decided to go into this season and literally, you know what I don't know. I just have this feeling that, because if I found out on camera my husband was cheating, one solitary tear wouldn't be slipping out. I'd be flipping out,
I think she did flip out. I think she's that type that never wants people to see her sweat, especially her arch enemy that is giving her the news, but it was so hurtful. She couldn't hold back that one tear, but I'm sure she cried when she got in the car.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't buy that it necessarily played out this way, but I definitely believe he was cheating and her marriage ended,
Yeah, because she did kind of admit that things weren't the same, things were off.
Yeah, I just honestly, that's the one part of this. That's the one part of this show that I have a very hard time with, is that all of these ladies, it's just very obvious to me that I can't tell sometimes what is production and what's real, because it's very so some of these scenes I have a hard time with. However, I will say I felt emotional for her. She's very good at still conveying pain under the surface.
Yes.
She is. No, she's good at it. And I felt emotional for her. So she's good at it. It was good. Good for her,
Poor Chelse.
Yeah, no, I mean, I bought into it, even though I didn't necessarily believe that this is exactly how she found out about everything. I still felt her pain come through.
Yeah. So next we got the ladies, Alanna, who owns Pioneertown out there in Joshua Tree. Isn't that beautiful? All dry and stuff.
It's not beautiful. That is not. But I know I respect Joshua Tree. I have been out there for a birthday weekend. I think anyone that lives in Southern California has appreciates what Joshua Tree has to offer.
Joshua Tree, child. Anywho, Alanna takes the ladies to Pioneertown. And it's her town. She owns it. She and her husband, that's where they had their dates, or no, they got married out there. So I don't know, was it her family or just her and her husband? I forget who owns it, but she's definitely an owner, if not part owner, of Pioneertown. and she brings the ladies. And here is the rental that they'll be staying in. It's really nice, considering. Well, I'm not that type of girl to be out there. It has to be a lot more populated for me, i.e., Palm Desert, Palm Springs, that area where it's actually a lot more civilization than land, to be around. But yeah, it's a real nice rental. 5 bedrooms, 5.5, a little less than 9,000 square foot. It's elongated living, so it's more just elongated, child.
It's to maximize the view.
There you go. Thank you.
You're
And
welcome.
you see the view is everywhere. I mean, you can't help but to have so many options.
Yeah.
And there's a market for this type of living, because she pointed out that there's a whole town of folks, not just her specific area. So, I mean, Joshua Tree is populated. It's just very, more land than people.
Yeah, it's not really my thing either. But if you want an affordable, Joshua Tree, the park itself, it's beautiful if you're super into nature.
Mm-hmm. And this is the main, and this is the view. Like I said, cute little balcony and everything. At first I thought those were satellites. I didn't really realize they were chairs. So I just kind of glanced. I was like, okay, I'm just thinking, okay, they need a whole lot of satellite on. And I was like, oh, those are chairs.
Okay. That's kind of where your leg fat creeps out of the little string. Nobody wants that.
I'm thinking, does home defense work out there? Because I'm no good in It's just, I guess for me, it's just bug galore. I'm not a camper. I'm not. No, I'm city. I'm bougie, and all that dirt just ain't for me. I'm sorry.
No, I'd much rather go to a spa out in Palm Springs.
Girl, too bad they didn't have one. She needs to put one in there.
Yeah, well, she got a whole town.
And this is the outside, you guys. This is the outside of the actual living quarters that they'll be in. Excuse me, really cute. As you can tell, you can't see in, but you can see out. It's really nice. During their visit, they get a call from Chrishelle. She calls Alanna to let her know that they won't be coming, they meaning her, Emma, and Chelse, due to Chelse needing some emotional support. They were questioning, is she okay? The kid's okay? The husband okay? She's like, it's not like that. She just needs us, to be here with her while she's going through something, and she can't say what it is. So they're like, what? What's going on? What? And then that's when Nicole, no. I'm going too far ahead, girl. I'm going too far ahead. But that's as well. This is when Chrishelle did call and let them know that her, Emma, and Chelse will not be coming. They're a little bummed, but they'll be all right.
Yep.
And then we kind of go back to the to the hills of Beverly, and we're looking at Bree. Bree ain't coming.
Did they say specifically this is in Beverly Hills? Because I don't believe it.
Girl, well,
this is somewhere in LA, but this ain't Beverly Hills.
Well, my point is named Joshua Tree.
Right, fair enough. Well, it might be with this crumbling house,
Girl.
Anyway.
Okay. This fixer-upper that Nick got her
falling down.
She got a little 1.8. It's cute, because I said if I was to ever get some money, I would get something no more than 2.5, just to see what I'm working with. Now, just to let you guys know, it's cute, right? Now, my house is similar in square foot, but it's showing 1.8. I can tell you that right now. I ain't nowhere near 1.8. And it's cute. As you can see, I got hardwood floor throughout as well. I got a pool too. I got a little grass just like her. I got some fruit trees like her. It's cute, right? but she noticed that it had some damage going on, a little water damage over here and over there. The roof looked like, it needs some work. I think she mentioned how the roof was put on top of the previous roof.
Yeah.
And so Jason and Romain came over to look at things with her so she can figure out how much it's going to cost. She thought it would be in the six figures, but they're telling her, no, maybe about 10, 20. So she was, cool about that.
That sounded crazy to me. When they said that, I didn't believe it. I just didn't, especially with what they were showing. She said that they experienced mold, that shit wasn't permitted. I just don't believe I just don't believe that.
Well, I hope it wasn't a whole lot because Nick gonna have to pay for it since he got her that
Well,
money.
what was weird is that they were saying, right? Well, listen, I mean, that house is about as solid as their relationship, I mean, no.
Yeah, pretty much. She did move out of it.
Yeah. Well, he makes a lot of promises, just like a new house, and then starts to melt like frosting.
Broken promises.
Oh my goodness. Well, it sounded like too that there was going to be some kind of like negotiation or settlement because the house was sold with like non-disclosures. So I think part of what motivated why they were talking the way they were is because of that. But anyway.
I can see that where not a lot will come from her, considering she's gonna get some cash based off of the inappropriate sale,
Yeah, so. There's gotta be, anyway, that's unfortunate. But she just said she got Nick to get her another sunken ship, so she's good.
And it's kind of cute. Let me see again. 4-bed, because mine is 4 and 3.
Well, that looks to me like it's in the valley, I would say. Don't you think? That looks like more that like style from the valley. Maybe like Studio City.
Yeah, because of the beams on top. Yeah, because I got some family that thinking about it. Yeah, my family has some.
That reminds me of like Sherman Oaks,
Arcadia. That's where my family stays, Arcadia.
Yeah,
oh wow!
SoCal folks recognize architecture.
But she did. Well, it does say Woodland Hills. But that's
see,
across the street.
Woodland Hills. That absolutely rings a bell to what the architecture of that house is.
/ Beverly Hills.
No. Yeah.
The hills.
In the valley. The earlier part, but yeah.
But yeah, it's cute. I can see it, her choosing something like that. Being, accepting something like that and living there low key, with her and her kid, and he would come through every blue moon or whatever the case may be. And yeah,
if it were me, we're just different people. I'm not saying that I wouldn't like a home or whatever, but while I had a super infant, I wouldn't want a house with a pool. I'd much rather have like a penthouse with 2 really nice and service all the thing, whatever, and then take the baby down to the pool, but anyway. And then when the kid was older and I felt safer with the pool, then move into the home situation,
I can understand that.
Have some luxury living, especially if you're going to be a single mom most of the time.
It's probably in an area where it's not a lot of fanfare, quiet, and she's not known to be, or maybe people wouldn't necessarily say, oh, that's Nick Cannon. Oh, that's so-and-so. It's probably very, secluded, quiet neighborhood, probably on a cul-de-sac or something, just out of the fray of a whole lot of fanfare, because you don't hear much about Woodland Hills being on the map. Yeah, it's cute though. I can see it. I would live there personally. It's really cute.
I wouldn't because of what she showed happened to it, but I mean, I get it. In theory, yeah. Buy house.
So next we're back in Joshua Tree, and ladies meet big old buckle Zachary. He wanted to make sure he was known to the ladies. He's trying to figure out who's single and married. Everybody married, but who's shaking his hand is Amanza. But
He's
she was
short.
like, y'all, let's just keep going.
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
trying to be somebody's boy toy. If you don't get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Hey ladies, how y'all? Ooh, looks like a girls trip. Yeah, how y'all
Oh,
doing?
yeah. That's why you can get on your horse and get out of here.
You know what they say about men with big buckles? They're like,
Yeah.
no, what do they say? Get my water. I'm choking.
I
Oh my
don't I don't know what they say, and I don't want to.
Oh my God, I was choking. Oh, lame self. Go somewhere, like you say, go on your horse and ride on.
Yep.
What
Giddy
else
up
is
on by.
okay, so they meet Zach, they go shopping here and there, wasn't nothing really to look at, just going through Pioneertown. And then they go out the next night, no, that same night rather, and they do a little line dancing, right foot, left foot,
Was
shimmy,
that on the
shimmy.
back patio? Didn't they have people come there? They had like chefs there making dinner, and then they had the dance person come.
I was just gonna mention, yeah, she had some the in town chefs come in and make
Yeah.
a little spread. They had that. It kind of started earlier in the day, and
Mm-hmm.
they had some fruit, some a little welcome charcuterie situation happening with fruits and
Love that
vegetables and
kind of
carrying
stuff.
on. Then they had a cute little dinner, and then they went out and did some line dancing, and then ta-da! Of course, we got to ride the bull. You know what I'm saying? And Mary got on, even though she's going to have some breast reconstruction from some ruptured Tata implants.
Vintage implants, as they're referring to them.
Vintage, yes, baby, vintage. We gotta talk it up. And I'm surprised that she got on that thing, considering she wanted to be real, careful about what she was doing.
I know,
And,
that's what she said, and I was like,
and then boom.
yeah, I wouldn't have done it if I had a
Me
ruptured hip. I would
either.
have, yeah.
And then this heifer get on. And the reason I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
call her a heifer is because she had the audacity to bring up during dinner how, child, when they brought up that whole thing with Chelsea, hope things is okay, and who wasn't there. And then this happened, Nicole gonna bring up the fact that even though she was being shushed by, see, Amanza caught on real quick because Amanza know Nicole ain't shit. So Amanza trying to have her hush, but Nicole just kept talking, being elusive and trying to be coy. Alanna's like, what? Mary's like, what you talking about? They're like, Mary, just what she's talking about. Mary's like, what you talking about? So they end up being, oh, last year Thanksgiving. So apparently Nicole is alluding to how Emma was messing with someone's husband and how it's just, Nicole was just giving all the things and just tearing Emma down and just being real grimy and greasy with it. And I'm like, so she went from Chrishelle to now Emma, all because of her own ego, in my opinion. What do you think about that conversation?
I don't even understand. She just kept doing this like, oh, well, you know, something's going on with Emma, but I don't know. I can't talk about it. No, don't, Amanza, no, don't talk about it. And then somebody else, no, don't talk about it. But I mean, I can't believe, like, I can't. Like, it was the weirdest, like, what are you doing? Like, nobody asked for this information, and you're
No,
talking in half sentences that are leading enough that we're all figuring it out, but like nobody's asking you. So you're volunteering, and Amanza's telling you to be quiet, but over and over, like, and it's not working. And
right.
it's just so like,
Obvious.
okay, everybody, I guess this is the scene. Like the mechanical, this is more painful than the mechanical bull, ladies. Jesus. But all right, here we are. And then her going, as a married woman, like, I just don't think that's okay. I'm like, oh, so I guess we're just all gonna know now, like, and then Alanna being like, I don't think we should talk about this here. I'm like, no shit, Sherlock.
See, Alanna ain't with the bull. Like she said in the previous episode, you should be, you shouldn't go around, you know, talking grimy and greasy at the side of your neck about things, and then you want to bring it up as if I'm going to be on your side type of situation. I'm not even with that type of language or whatever you were trying to agree with. So it's just not cool. Alanna got her number.
Well, I don't know. I feel like this is a clunky like sidecar. I just feel like, to be honest with
You
you,
know,
I feel like this is a clunky sidecar story, and like the way we've fallen into it is stupid. So shame on Selling Sunset for this one. Um, I'm fine if you want to have a confrontation between the two ladies about is she hooking up with a married dude or not, but the way you got us there is terrible. Because
and
the thing
I
about
can't wait for that conversation. So
me
Emma,
neither, right? I'm there for it. I just think it's clunky as hell. And the thing of it is like Alana's pretty. She's very privileged. She clearly is married to money, comes from money, or some kind of thing to own all of this, right? And like she's clearly a model. She's not very good at acting. Um, but I just wish that they like I don't need her to be any kind of moral voice of reason either. Like it's like, I don't know, she has to kind of work her way in a different way for me to like feel like she's a memorable cast member. Do you know what I mean?
I do, but you have to admit she is telling Nicole right. She's letting Nicole know this ain't this ain't cool because all the things that you're doing and saying.
Yeah, I mean, I can respect her for that. Sure, I can.
But she needs a little more.
Yeah, it's just a little wooden and a little bit like whatever. But I think a scene, I have to wait to talk about it next episode because there's a scene that like I particularly did not care for because it felt forced as hell. But it's next episode.
Oh yeah, we'll get into that, y'all.
Yeah,
stay tuned.
because that furthers my point on all of that. That's why I'm like buttoning it up because like in theory though, no, honestly, I can't criticize her standpoint of you shouldn't be talking about this with me because I'm new. I want to stay impartial. I don't like your gossip anyway. I can't criticize her like taking that stance with her. I can't. I can criticize like how fake it felt, but
right.
Yeah. Not that I think she feels that way. I'm not discrediting that. I just, you know what I mean? Sometimes anyway, I'm rambling. I'll get to it.
And next we got Chelse. And she's pretty much just pouring her heart out to her girls, Emma and Chrishelle, letting them know, she's, this is, her life and it's in shambles. As you can see, she's looking gorgeous while doing it. I mean, it can look like it, but of course, it's how she feels inside. And we're really getting to a little bit more in the next episode that'll be coming out real soon after this, y'all. So this was really kind of light, this kind of ending to the episode. Did you have anything to say about that?
No, I like her with bangs. I think this this hairstyle is really cute. I think these ladies like set themselves up for these close-ups because at the end of the day, this is what they love the most out of anything in the world, other than their children, maybe. You know what I mean? Because they all are very beautiful, and like these moments are just whatever. But I mean, my one criticism is the way that she's vaguely talking about her life in champ. Like, so you didn't even confront him that he was cheating. You came home after learning about that and you just packed your stuff up and left and never spoke to him. Like you didn't like, you know what I mean? Like we're at a place with all of it where I'm like, but what, like that once again insinuates that maybe you already knew or whatever. I don't know. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's gonna get all kind of told in the next episode. I keep saying that because it's really kind of good. But yeah, it was real light. But she kept it light though.
Yep.
Well, that was it, y'all. Episode 5, season 8. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. But before you go, let us know where we can find you.
You can catch me on Instagram at psychic_ELB. If you'd like to get a psychic reading, just let me know that you're an aunt or an uncle from RAERAES Day's channel, and I'll give you the friends and family discount. And you can also catch me on occasion on Alexander Rogers' channel.
Yes, ma'am. So thanks again, y'all. Happy Vlogtober. Bye.
Bye.
RAERAES.